All right. Um, so I had to take care of some things and I'm back. So now I'm gonna be going over my trades that I took on Tuesday. Okay. These trades were taken on UJ. So let's and if you guys keep in mind, I'm trading off of the 5 minute. Literally, I don't like to trade off of the 15, the 1 hour, the 30 minute. I don't care to trade off of those times, man. 5 minute for me, it's beautiful. It works. I don't need I don't need anything else but the 5 minute. But anyways, short, simple, right? We can clearly see that price was in the beginning, right? It was pushing up, creating higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, right? And so it came right here. As we can see, right, there's no information to the left on the 5 minute, but price tried to break twice and failed, right? So once it started coming down towards this area, right, and my entry was right here, right? So when price created this, broke down, I'm like, okay, what makes more sense, right? Is it more than likely to come up here, or, you know, let's see what happens. And my mindset was also, hey, this is possibly a head and a shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Um, and yeah, simple. It gave me my signal. I enter it. Stop loss was, I believe, it's either at the wick or above the supply. And yeah, kind of 1 to 1. Um, this trade, yeah, this trade was one of those trades that I risked a little more because I'm like, hey, we could definitely let's run it up. I have profits in the account. I'm up. At the time, I was up like 15%. So I'm like, hey, let's run it up. And yeah, price went beautifully. It came here. It almost hit my 1 to 1. Okay, so it did not hit my 1 to 1. I believe my stop loss was, yeah, it was like was it? Yeah, it was like 11 pips, man. It's like 11.8 pips. Yeah, like 11.8 pips because entry was around this area. And so price came close to my TP. Nope, then yep, it must have been like 12.8. The point is, price came close to my take profit because I have my take profits automatically set with magic keys. It did not tap it. It literally was like right here. It was like super close. It was like this far away from me. Then it went against me. It went against me close to my entry, went into negative, into drawdown. I entered my twin trade. Stop loss was kept the same, and yeah, the rest is history. That's where you see these gains right here that occurred. Um, and obviously, yeah, once price hit my TP, automatically closed 90%. But I decided, you know what? Let me just take it off. Let me just take my money and run. Why risk staying longer than I need to? The other thing, I wish my entry could have been a lot closer, but this was one of those trades that I took at 11 p.m. And so I was a little late. By the time that I looked, I saw this price was like right here, like somewhere around this area. I'm like, oh, let's go. Like I quickly was able to tell, hey, oh, boom, this is price came up, boom, this is a resistance right there. This is a supply. Just broke the low, enter, boom. Took that money, got out. So yeah, that's how Tuesday went for me. Is so we can have a clean chart for tomorrow, Monday. All right. Now this is the last trade that we took, one on for that same day. I don't remember taking this. I'll be honest. I don't remember taking this trade, but yeah, for whatever reason, I took the trade on that same day. So let's go ahead and look. Yeah, I don't even have it. I don't even have it marked up. So figure out on AU. This was on the 18th. So you guys are gonna get to see right here on the side right there. So we entered around 12:52, which is like around, I want to say like 5, almost 6 a.m. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we entered a sell. Okay. Entered a sell off of this supply. You know, we were consolidating in this area. And I already talked about this one, but yeah, the point is, you know, stop loss should have been above. It wasn't, you know, and yeah, simple. It just stop loss was too tight. Um, yeah, stop loss was just too tight, and this is one of those things where that's just a probability. You know, it's probability. If I had my stop loss up here, you know, I think we could have easily, you know, 7 pips, you know, cut a 1-to-1. Would have held, you know, easily twin trade right there. 1-to-1, maybe 1-to-4, 1-to-5 for that second twin trade. Yeah, could have been beautiful, but it is what it is. And then the last trade was for Tuesday, and we took that on UJ. Let's see, what is that? Here we go. So same thing, very straight to the point. Had a supply. Basically, price, I mean, you guys can clearly see it's just ugly. But we had a supply for this. The price came up here, closed bearish. We're gonna enter off of the break. Never did. The next candle, same thing, closed bearish. As soon as it broke that low, stop loss above there. Took the profit. Easy, beautiful. I closed at 1-to-1. So as y'all can see, you know, it's like 8 pips right there, 8.5. This, oh, we closed it a little early, I guess I should say, right? And we closed it because, look, as y'all can see, we're coming to a potential demand, super close. Okay, so my rule of thumb is when we have these kind of trades where supply and demand are super close, it's like, look, take your money and get out, run. And even though, you know, obviously the next candle ended up eventually breaking through it, and that would have been a 2-to-1 or more, you just never know. You know, this candle right here, this demand could have easily shot up, and then instead of this being a winning trade, I would have took an L. So yeah, you know, for the week we made $290. Currently, on our history, currently I am up $507. And then just so you guys can see we are up currently 35.8%. Again, $500 in profit. Account's currently sitting at 2,200. Yeah, deposit is 17, or so yeah, 1,700. Current profitability, it says that I'm like 69%, but I mean, some of those trades, when, you know, twin trade, that's still one single trade. I don't consider it as a separate trade. But yeah, EU and UJ currently are my go-to for this month. You know, obviously, I think every month there's going to be pairs that probably work a lot better than others. But current commissions are $61.14. I am trading off a Hanko with a ECN plus, and yeah, so far I haven't had no issues. The deposits are very, very fast. I haven't withdrawn yet from this account, but I have withdrawn from other accounts, and the withdrawals are pretty standard. You know, I always expect, if I withdraw today, expect the money to come tomorrow, you know, the next day. But yeah, so this is just my little update, just so you guys can see how it's going. You know, my goal is to have, I would say, more weeks like this where, you know, prices going up, small pullback, you know, going up, you know, again, small pullbacks. I really want to try to avoid, you know, pushes up and it's just to slam down and slam up. I don't want to do this. You know, I want to see more like this, just smooth, because these slam downs, we don't know how much of that is. You know, as y'all can see, like this was a giant smack and then pop. But again, you know, price price is going to do what it wants to do. We can only trade using what we know, and as far as risk is subjective. So don't trade what you're not willing to lose. Make enough profit, you can risk some of that profit and make more profit. So, all right, guys.